Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Quarterbacks there's so many adjectives to describe them: calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart, understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Barber. Moves away as he feels pressure. Turning and firing back to the right, that's risky. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Snap from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
And I think on that last play,
first play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Lions. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Grabbed on the outside, it's Brown. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on second and short. Buying some time as he moves left. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. It's a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run, fires downfield. He's got him wide open. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got
the Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Barber. Shoots it to the left. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Stanford going back to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. Oh, what a cut! Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays like this with his feet.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line.
Well, at this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
They'll run play action. Steps away. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford! He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Complete to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Into the secondary on the right. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's Blackburn. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Off the play fake on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's second and long. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on third down. Back to pass, it's Barber. Now improvising. Throwing on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Third and long.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Cardinal! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Barber. He's going to take off. First down and more. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Floating away. Looking down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Barrels ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Dropping back, it's Barber. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Stanford!
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack